Live from Gotham City, this is RAT News. RAT meaning reading all the news. I am Adam. Today we have a Gotham citizen here who refused to be named, but he is here to talk about the recent developments with this whole Batman, Superman debacle. Thank you, sir, for joining us. You are from Gotham City?
That's right. Gotham, born and raised.
Okay.
Proud Gothamite.
So I would assume that you are on the side of Batman.
You know what? It's like we may have some issues in Gotham. We have some crime, sure. We're not as hoity-toity and as bougie as Metropolis. But we have Batman. We have a man that's out there that is trying to right wrongs and to even the playing field, even the score, make it safe for normal citizens. And it's not flying around and super alien with fire coming out of his eyes, breaking down buildings because he sneezes wrong or bumps into them. And he doesn't seem to care about us at all. We're like ants to him. At least Batman is regular person somewhat. I know he's not a regular person, but he's definitely not invincible. And I don't know. Batman is like an embodiment of Gotham City. So I feel like he's our protector. Whereas Superman just scares the crap out of me.
He's more of a wild card.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because someone that powerful, I mean, that's... At what point does the power then become corrupt? I mean, it's a famous saying from history. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Lord Byron.
Yeah.
What if Superman gets real PO'd? What is anyone going to really ever do to stop him? And so, if that ever comes down to it, I'm glad that Batman's on our side and is thinking about it. So I think he's got the best chance.
You think Batman can take Superman?
If he can't, it'll be close. and he'll give everyone a clue on how to do it.
I see.
But yeah, Superman really scares me.
I can see that. I mean, right now there are people choosing sides, the Batman side versus Superman side, and as somebody from Gotham, it makes sense to choose Batman. But at what point does Batman's power reach its limit where he can only do so much good, where Superman is trying to do more good overall? Now, I understand the destruction that's being caused by Superman and his whole things. But I mean, I feel like Batman there's some level of destruction as well in the city.
You know what, Batman? Yeah, there's not everything. He does a lot of stuff I don't agree with, like the branding, the criminals. I understand that's a fear tactic, but I've heard some stories about people going into prison with that bat symbol on them, and it's pretty much like a mark of death.
Right.
So, there's some carnage when he drives around that Batmobile. I mean, I've seen footage of it. It looks cool as anything,
right?
But he doesn't seem to care about other cars or buildings and stuff. But if I had to pick between the two, again, I trust that guy more than the guy that bullets are going to bounce off his eyeball.
Okay. Now, it seems Batman's been around protecting Gotham for a long time now.
Yeah.
And have you seen the arc of his role in the city, going from small to large to back to small, or how does it impact the community that you live in personally?
Well, I remember when I was younger, he did seem more like a wild card. He didn't have so many toys.
Okay.
All right. Now he seems to be more armored up, and he had been quiet like the last 5-10 years. I mean, if he is a normal, regular human being, he's got to be getting kind of up there in age.
I see.
But maybe that's why he kind of got more brutal too. I mean, he's just not a young guy that can go around swinging punches all that. I mean, I don't know.
Less patience in his old age?
Yeah, maybe just more willing to do what's necessary.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you, and good luck out there in Gotham City. I hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you. Love you, Batman!
Now, offering the counterpoint to the Gotham citizen, we now have a citizen from Metropolis who would like to talk about his experience with the Batman-Superman debacle. Hello, sir.
Thanks for having me, Adam.
Thanks for joining. Now, you have a different take on this whole Batman-Superman scrimmage, I guess it's been happening in the past couple of days.
Absolutely.
And you are on Team Superman, I assume?
Well, Metropolis is a shining city, an example of what we can be in this country. And I think it's only fitting that the best city in America has the best hero to grace the planet. Now, we have a shining example of someone that wants to help. It's not beholden to any government or civil, jurisdiction. He just wants to help people. He's not a criminal thug like Batman.
I see, but being as big as Superman is I believe he's also now a bigger target. I mean, there was a whole thing at the courthouse where a lot of people would probably disagree with this.
Yeah, but you can't hold him responsible for that. Yes, Superman probably should have seen the bomb in the chair. Yes, he probably should have done something to save those people, but you can't hold him responsible for the actions of a sick individual.
I guess so, but this sick individual was also a victim of something that happened because of Superman. So, do we blame him? Do we blame Superman for making him that then goes after Superman?
Okay, Adam, look, I can't take you talking bad about my hero anymore. That wasn't Superman's fault. Okay. That was Zod's fault.
I see.
All right, Superman saved us from Zod and that planet terraforming thing. He almost died almost gave his life to save us. All right, and there was destruction, yes, but it would have been so much worse if it would have been so much worse. Superman's a hero, and yes, people got hurt, but he saved so many more.
I see. Well,
sorry, I just got a little...
No, that's fine. So, what are your thoughts on the Batman then?
Sooner he's in jail, the better.
Jail?
Yeah, he can just drive around and beating up criminals, shooting people, branding them with, with impunity. I think Superman needs to go grab him, rip off his mask, take him into court, and he needs to face a trial for his crimes. He's operated for decades outside the law.
He has, but Superman also, he's not just outside the law, he is sometimes quite literally above the law.
Yeah, but you know what, I can just tell, and I hope you can too, Adam, that we can trust Superman.
I see. Just looking through those eyes of his and everything's fine.
I don't know, you can tell he has a good heart.
I would have to agree with you, but I think that his ways of combating these giant forces that are coming after him, they do leave a devastation in their wake. So the rest of us are kind of having to deal with this, and maybe some of us have lost family because of this huge buildings falling and explosions and all these things happening because of Superman. In other cities that don't have this giant, super powerful alien are not being attacked in the way that we are being attacked here in Metropolis.
Well, I'll go on the record as saying this. If I have to make a choice between a world that's a little safer with no Superman, or a world with Superman that he's a target and we have to face danger every now and then, I'll choose a world with Superman every time.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I don't think we've got any headway on this Batman vs. Superman debate, but there are people out there that do have strong opinions.
Superman all the way!
Thank you for joining us. Until next time, I'm Adam with RAT News. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Tell your friends about us. Go to our Facebook page. It's Rat Pack Productions. Follow us on Instagram and the Twitters. It's Rat Pack Podcasts.